Hi guys, my name is Damaris, and today I'll be discussing grading practices in my future classroom. After that, I'll explain how implementing CHAMPS can increase student achievement. So, for grading, grading is definitely not easy or pleasant, but should be fair, transparent, and focused on student learning. In my future classroom, I plan to use both formative and summative assessments when assigning grades. Formative assessments such as exit tickets, class discussions, and practice work. It will help me monitor student understanding throughout instruction. Summative assessments, including tests, projects, and essays, will be used to measure how well they understand at the end of the unit. According to our textbooks, page 180 to 183, uh, sh- assessments should align with instructional objectives and used to improve student learning, not just assign grades. To keep students informed of their progress during the grading term, I will provide frequent and meaningful feedback. So I plan to use rubrics so students understand the expectations and instructions before beginning the assignments. I will return the work promptly with comments and explain their strengths and areas of improvement just so they understand where they went wrong and what I'm expecting for next time. The textbook explains that feedback helps students adjust their learning strategies and increases motivation. That's page 188 to 191. I also want students to check their grades regularly so there are no surprises at the end of the term. So I'm hopeful and I pray that I can grade assignments promptly so that they're able to keep checking and keep updated with their grades. Um, so, and then the subject achievement will be monitored and recorded through ongoing data collection. I plan to track assessment results using a digital gradebook that includes quizzes, assignments, projects, and tests. This will help me analyze patterns and adjust instruction whenever is needed. So I'm able to see if another student is struggling in one area more than another student, and I can kind of you know incorporate small groups with helping the students that are struggling with one area more. Um, so the textbook explains that assessments is a continuous process and used to monitor progress and guide instructional decisions. It's page 180 to 182. Grades should reflect what students know and can do, not just a task completion. And I am very big on that. I don't want it to just be busy work. I want it to be meaningful work that they can grasp and understand. And when they don't understand it, that's where I want to make sure that I'm in there and able to help them do better. So when weighing effort and knowledge, academic achievement will carry the most weight in grading for me. However, effort is still important and will be acknowledged throughout participation records or progress reports. So, using things like Class Dojo could definitely be something that I implement, or maybe candy or something that will get the kids wanting to participate and engage with our conversation. And the textbook kind of cautions against using grades as rewards or punishments, and it emphasizes that grades should reflect mastery of learning objectives, which is pages 206 to 208. Effort supports learning, but grades should primarily represent achievement. Good or bad behavior will not directly impact academic grades in my classroom. Academic grades should reflect learning, not conduct. Behavior will be addressed separately through classroom management systems, communication with families, and school policies. In our textbook, it states that stress that mixing behavior with academic grading can distort an accurate picture of student achievement. It's page 206 to 207. And I never want my students to ever feel super stressed about their grades because of their behavior. Grades are solely based on what they know and what they put on pen and paper for me. So I chose choice 4, CHAMPS. Implementing CHAMPS in the classroom can significantly increase student achievement by providing clear expectations and structure. CHAMPS focuses on clearly defining expectations for conversation, help, activity, movement, and participation during classroom activities. According to our textbook, pages 323 to 329, proactive classroom management systems improve student engagement and increase instructional time. When students know exactly what is expected of them, there are fewer disruptions and more opportunities for learning. CHAMP supports this by teaching expectations before problems occur. CHAMPS also promotes consistency and fairness, which helps create a positive classroom environment. The textbook tells us that well-established routines and clear behavioral expectations support academic success and reduce off-task behavior, which is something I definitely want to avoid. And I want to make sure that my classroom is a safe and comforting environment for my students. And when the students feel safe and understand in my classroom and understand the classroom procedures, they are more likely to be engaged and focused on what we are talking about, our conversation, and what I'm expecting of them, honestly. So ultimately, CHAMPS increases student achievement by maximizing time on tasks and reducing confusion. Clear expectations allow students to focus their energy on learning instead of guessing what they should be doing. So, in conclusion, effective grading practices and strong classroom management go hand in hand. Using fair grading system, providing meaningful feedback, and implementing structured strategies like CHAMPS can help create a learning environment. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoy it, and I'm so excited to see what you guys say.